is the Glass Cannon Network.
From Gen Con? What is happening? My name is Paula Deming. I'm not a normal person here, but I have been here before. Have you checked out the Game Garage? Time Watch. I was on that, and if you haven't checked it out, you should watch it, because I'll say it, best thing that's ever happened on the channel. Oh, that's right. Either some people in Twitch chat are like, yeah, and some people are like, who the heck is this, and who does she think she is? Hi, thank you so much for joining us today. I'm so excited that I was asked to come in and kick off day 2 of Gen Con by running some Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. I'm super pumped. I have an awesome group here with me, and I think we're just gonna get right into it, and later we can talk about like what's coming up. I mean, there's cannon fodder later. By later, I mean now. There's some Blades in the Dark. There's some Dread with Sirenscape. There's a live show tomorrow, so if you're watching this on Twitch, then I don't know necessarily why that matters to you, but there's a live show tomorrow at the Helium Comedy Club. But let's get to Dungeons and Dragons. I'm going to introduce you to our wonderful group of players here, and we're going to start on the left, and we're just going to go down the table. So first up, we have Clinton Trucks.
It's me, Clint. Hey, everybody.
Yay! Woo. Yeah! Yeah! And then Harli Kane.
Hi, Harli Kane.
Hi, and then over here, it's Matthew Capadicasa.
Nailed it.
Yes!
Hi, everybody.
I win. And then on the far right, we have Erik Mona.
Hello.
And yeah, was there anything you wanted to say about yourselves, or do you want to promote anything that you do? Matthew, is there anything you want to tell the people here that you do in case they don't know who you are?
I'm Matthew from the Glass Cannon Network.
Yeah.
And I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons, which feels weird. But I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too. Yeah, I was like, we've got a lot of Pathfinder people here.
Indeed.
Yeah, Eric, are the Paizo folks going to come just firebomb the booth?
No, actually, Matthew, I'm glad you asked. They're not going to do that because I am here in part to promote our new Kingmaker 5th edition book. How about that? So we can all be friends in 2022, right?
We can all be friends because, look, it's just like collaborative storytelling together, rolling some dice. We can all do that in different flavors.
Yeah, the system wars are over, everybody.
Absolutely, and it's ending here.
Declared it. Yep.
That's right.
Guys, it's like Appomattox in this world right now.
Look, we can all come together despite our differences, and we're here to prove that today. I think before we jump into the game, I would love for y'all to just introduce your characters a little before we dive in. Just a little brief, what's your name? What's your class? Maybe just a little brief physical, whatever you want to say, a physical description or anything. Any amount of backstory you want to share or not share. And we're going to go start left and go down to the right again. So, Clint,
sure.
Take it away. Who are you?
So in this band, this troupe, I'm the piper. I play the panpipes.
Yes. Everyone's a bard.
Yes. Yeah. Right.
They're all bards.
You kind of buried the lead.
Well, it depended on how Clint introduced. If it was going to turn into a bit and I play a bard, and then the next, Harley's going to be and I also, I'm playing a bard.
We should have rehearsed this.
We should have.
Yeah.
I thought maybe you would read my mind, but that's not possible.
Well,
So
I don't have the improv training everyone else does. I'm sorry.
no. So yeah.
You're doing great, Clint.
Thanks. Thank you, everybody.
Perfect.
I am a bard. I'm a multi-class bard, though.
Yes.
Bard cleric.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank God.
I thought it was important. Maybe. We'll see.
We have a history on this network of just not using clerics. So thank you for
I
that.
love playing a cleric. So this was the one I was most confident. If you have any questions, this is the one I'm most confident about answering.
Well, I'm going to lean in like I know what everything means.
Perfect. Me too.
Perfect.
And that's how you DM.
So my the piper is Roderick the Piper.
Roderick.
And he's short and human, short, unassuming, very religious, but quietly so. Because I don't think his faith is shared by everybody in the band, probably.
You were telling me about this last night, and I didn't know you were a cleric, and now I understand, and it's amazing.
Everything else we'll let unfold in play. How about that?
Perfect. Harli, take it away.
Yeah, so I am playing a bard and also a fighter and also a rogue. So
Oh yeah, the most multi of the multi-class.
and I am the drummer, and I desperately wish I had some drumsticks so I could be like the whole time during the game. But I fought in the Great War, and I don't know what that Great War exactly was, but I fought
but
in
it was
It was a great war.
It was such a great war.
Yeah, and now I am playing in this band, and it's a good time. It's a real good time. Oh, my character's name is Ven.
Ven.
Yeah, and stick it to the man. Don't listen to authority.
That's
Yeah.
right.
That kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you. All right, Matthew, who's your character? What class are they?
My character is also a bard.
What?
Wow.
Who made this?
Who would have thought?
Who built this?
He is a stout halfling.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Lewis Leakwhistle, but he'd prefer if you called him E-string.
Got it.
And he is this band's guitarist. And he's just here for the music, man.
Yeah.
Like when his fingers just start plucking those strings on his lute, he sees another dimension. And he just wants to share that love with everyone. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. So we've got Lewis E-string,
Leakwhistle.
preferably. Link whistle.
But yeah, E-string. He's trying to make that happen.
Trying. We'll see. We'll leave it up to the rest of your bandmates whether or not that happens. All right, Eric, tell us about you.
Well, every band needs like a front man with commanding stage presence, and so I am playing the singer in the band. I am a fire genasi, and my name is Flammarion.
Flammarion.
Yes, and I have long fire-like hair that sort of moves of its own accord. I wear tight leather pants.
Of course you do.
Commanding black leather boots, and no shirt because I live the rock and roll lifestyle.
That's right. Oh, so no. Okay, so we might need to adjust your ace.
Oh, well, yikes. Now I see what kind of game this is going to be.
It's a one-shot.
I
and you
have
can
leather
any
armor, but
die.
I'll put it on when I need to. It's all about image. Right now I'm going shirtless.
That's right.
I
And
think
I'll take a penalty to my armor class if necessary.
maybe your torso is just so immaculate that no one would dare strike it. So all your armor's in
I
your
like
pants.
that, like a natural armor class.
Yeah.
I'll leave it up to Paula. But in either way, I'm prepared.
But it's like the same, like you paint it so it's the same color as your chest.
I really like that idea.
So
Yes.
you're always shirtless.
Like a leather cuirass with like the breasts and abs
Yes,
built in.
yes.
That is what I wear.
Perfect.
Great.
Okay, done.
Yes.
welcome.
The
yes.
grossest
Painted
thing
up
I've
like a
ever heard.
Greek statue.
Oh my gosh, I understand why y'all got hired to play this gig now. So, diving in, you've all arrived at a great manor, the home of Sir Bernard Tennant. Sir, you aren't quite accustomed to using that title for him yet. This celebration is, in fact, being thrown to commemorate his recent knighthood and appointment as champion to Queen Artix, the position which was previously held by his father. Everyone in the kingdom who's anyone in the world of art and culture has been invited to this party. Sir Bernard is a great patron of the arts, which is how you got this gig to be the musical entertainment. Roderick actually studied music with Bernard when they were younger, before the knight decided to be practical and follow in his father's footsteps as a fighter. You are, of course, as the hired entertainment, some of the first to arrive. You approach the ornately carved wooden door that is open and leading into the grand entrance hall where the party is going to be held. A young human servant stands at the doorway, ready to check invitations. Her hair is pulled back tight. She looks determined to prove herself as worthy to serve a knight. Hi. Yes, I'm going to need to see your invitations before I can let you in.
Yeah, we're the band, so I'm pretty sure we don't need an invitation.
I was told that everyone needs to have one to get in, so
Is there a problem? We're supposed to be in there right now.
Well, let me just, I'll check my list. I am under strict orders. No invitation. You can't come in. She starts like looking around to see if there's someone that she can ask and see like what. Is she just supposed to let you in? She doesn't know. She was told everyone was supposed to have an invitation.
And we don't have invitations, correct?
If you look, why don't you, hey, okay. Let's roll to see if you have one in your if you happen to have one. Let's just see what happens. What would this be? I'm like roll a luck roll. That's a different game. Let's say you roll charisma for me. A charisma check, yeah.
One of our best. I'll do that.
Yeah.
But a 6 probably doesn't.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
No, you don't have any invitations on you. Yeah.
I had them and I left them in my shirt at the hotel.
Oh, it's the hotel room keys all over again.
Yeah.
Listen, man. I think you're presented with an opportunity here. You could live your life one way, with lists and invitations and books and rules. Or you could join us in spreading the love and the music. Don't you want to be a part of something like that?
Yeah.
I love rules.
Oh.
So
While they're talking, could I sneak past?
give me a stealth roll.
All right, let's see how this goes. An 11.
Oh boy.
No, you cannot sneak past. You
You have drums
try.
in your hands, they're banging up.
Your drumsticks clatter out of your pocket, and the human who's checking invitations at the door says, "Excuse me," and she looks around, and suddenly out of nowhere, the striking figure of Sir Bernard himself walks up. Oh, Katerina! Oh no, please! Oh, I'm so sorry. She's giving you a hard time at the door. Oh, Roderick, thank you so much for being here, everyone. It's an honor. I'm so sorry. It's just the admin of everything. I actually meant to have something for you. He pulls out of his pocket actually invitations for you. They each have your name on it, and he'll hand one to each of you and say, just use these to check in with Katerina. It'll make her happy, and then everything will be smooth, and I can show you where to go.
Well, congratulations on your ascension to your title.
Oh, thank you. It's a big moment for me, and it feels good to follow in my father's footsteps. Yes, and thank you for being a part of this. We go back a long way.
Well, what a loss to the art of song.
Oh, well, you and I both know that I was never as good as everyone else we studied with. Some dreams aren't meant to be followed. He's like a cloud kind of passes over his face just for a second. But yes, being a knight, being the Queen's champion, it's an honor.
What did you play back when you played?
Well, I tried a lot of things when looking for the one that I would be good at. So, I tried the lute. I tried the flute.
Uh-huh.
I tried the piano.
Sure.
I tried just like the spoons. I tried singing.
The spoons?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Ooh. We could use spoons in our act.
Yes, we don't have them. Can you still play?
No.
Perhaps
The
we could
thing
get
is,
you up
I
on a
couldn't
guest
actually
spot.
ever play them.
Oh, I see.
Unfortunately, I wanted to, but
It just makes me sad, man, that you were living the life and then you just live this life now, and I don't know how to do.
we all have a path to follow. He puts a hand on your shoulder. We all have a path to follow.
I'm a halfling.
Puts a hand on your shoulder. We all have a path to follow.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that you're here, following yours and helping me follow mine. Just present your invitations to Katerina, and then I'll lead you to your performance area. So Katerina pulls out a small mirror. It is ornate.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm a rock star. I get excited when small mirrors appear.
We see Flammarion kind of try and like check in the mirrors. Katerina's like, it just hold your invitation up to it.
Oh, all right. I do that.
Yeah, and so as you hold your invitation up to the mirror, you see that the reflection of your name in the mirror, of course, looks backwards because it's being reflected in a mirror. But then there's
Classic mirror style.
just like your typical average mirror. But then, in a magical flash, your name actually scrambles and it appears forwards in the reflection. You can read it now, and then when you look back at your card, your name is backwards in gold foiled letter that soaks into the card and disappears.
Cool.
Far out, man.
I look at it and I look back at Katerina and I say, so I suppose I'm good then.
Oh, yes, you are. You can enter now. Thank
All
you
right.
so much.
All right.
And then one at a time, if assuming you all choose to present your invitation, then you will go through the same process.
Can I roll something to see, like, I don't know, Arcana?
Yes.
Give me. I've only played D&D like 2 times. To
Yeah.
figure out like what that was.
Just
Like,
to be like, whoa, that's a cool spell. or-
Exactly.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
17. So, 18.
Ooh. Yeah, what you can sense from it is it's a kind of magic you don't have a lot of experience with, but you get a flash of something almost infernal in the change when your name goes forwards to backwards and backwards to forwards. Just like a weird feeling
Righteous.
that is like some kind of like almost like infernal magic.
Once we all get through, I say, guess what, guys? We're tempting the devil today with our music.
All right.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah, sorry, Roderick. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. A little bit infernal. Not too much.
I mean, I'm glad Bernie seems to be doing well, but in school he wasn't the nicest guy in the world, so I'm not surprised to hear he might be dancing with the devil in the pale moonlight.
Dancing with the Devil. That's a good name for a song.
You,
Dancing with the
I forget. What's the name of our band?
I forget that too.
Clint?
Obviously it's Flammarion and the and the
Bard?
Eldritch.
All right. Yeah.
Eldritch Walkers? So you say Walkers are they?
I said Bard, but
Oh, Bard.
Eldritch Walkers?
The Eldritch Bards. Oh, yes. Flammarion and the Eldritch Bards. I just cannot believe I got you
There it
here
was.
for my party. Thank you. Sir Bernard is just very excited that you're all in now, and he's leading you. As you walk into the room, just to give you a sense of what it is. So you're in the large entrance hall, and this is where the party is going to be happening. And there's a grand staircase that has, one of those circle staircases? It comes down on both sides and meets in the middle. So your little stage area is set in between where those two sets of stairs meet at the middle. And there's a few doors off along the walls that lead to servants' quarters, you assume, but everything else in the estate, if you were to access it, would be up those staircases.
Is our stage oriented so that we are performing for people who are entering the room towards the staircase, or oriented so that we are performing for people who are standing on the landing above?
So people will actually be entering through that front door like you did. So your backs are to the staircase, and they'll be coming in toward the staircase. The staircase is at the back of the room.
Got it.
Yeah. Is that
Yeah.
cool?
Katerina, is there a green room?
Oh, No, but we could set up some curtains back here, just behind the stage, if you need a little back area to
Is it-
prep in.
That's fine, as long as there's breakable things, because we need to trash it a little bit to keep up our reputation.
Oh,
Yeah.
you see her she's holding her mirror still, and she just tucks it into her pocket. It's like, I'll ask someone and see if they can get something for you. I have to go back to the door.
Yes, Katerina, love. When you're gone, could you also bring back a cheese plate and perhaps some beverages of an alcoholic variety?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
We need to get primed for the performance, and I require cheese.
I'm sorry. I think you have me confused for a roadie or a PA of some sort. I'm checking the door.
Well, can we talk to the promoter or somebody?
Or the roadie or the PA.
She just looks at Burner, who's
She's
still standing there. and is
Admirably officious. She's very specific. I like her.
I am a member of the union, and all I can do is check names at the door. Thank you. Sir
Right
Burner's
on.
like, you can go up. I'll take care of it. He snaps his finger, and a servant comes over.
All right.
And it's like, yes. What do you need? Yes, Sir Bernard. Yes.
Have you seen our rider?
Um,
She hasn't seen our
I
rider.
don't think that they were provided with our riders.
Sir Bernard goes, Roderick, I appreciate you all being here. I thought you were just doing me a favor. There seems to be a lot of things I wasn't expecting from your friends here.
Were we not hired? How much of a favor is this,
Are we not being
Bernie?
paid?
No, sure, of course. Oh, yes, of course you'll be paid. Of course, but if you needed more things, if you needed breakable items or cheese, I wish you had told me beforehand.
Well, I thought our reputation had preceded us. And then a little vase on a stand, I will just sort of like a cat, just sort of back it off the
You just knock it off the table.
Rock and roll!
slow motion.
Sir Bernard is just gonna watch it happen, and the servant.
Oh.
The servant is the most dexterous person you have ever seen in your life. I just rolled a 19.
Nice.
They dive for that vase, and they catch it right before it hits the ground. They go, I'll go find something suitably breakable, and just rushes off into the quarters to try and find everything you need. Cheese,
Yeah.
We see that the vase says
alcohol.
Mima's ashes.
They're like, I'll just put this somewhere safe. And
Green M&Ms too, man.
Okay, I'll look up what that is.
It's mutton and mead.
Mutton and mead.
Mutton and mead, green, please.
Gross. So that's all getting set up for you, and you can start to set up your space, pull out your instruments. So Bernard runs you through, how the set is going to go, when you're going to be able to take a break, and says a bit later. I will be coming back by. I have some specific music I want to have you play. I know how good you all are at just sight reading music, but I have it, and I will give that to you later, and that will be for the big moment at the end of the party before everyone leaves. So just be prepared for that.
Do you want us to play that before or after our hit, Light Up Me Love?
Oh, it will be after. It will be the last thing. It'll be the
An encore?
Yes, your encore, if you will, if you don't mind.
Bit odd to be dictated a set list, but we're your guests.
Well, I've hired you, so
We're your employees.
yes.
So we'll do what you say.
Thank you.
Thanks,
I
mate.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Other guests are starting to arrive. I'm going to go see to them. And he's just like, okay, maybe this was worth it. And he's...
I gather everybody up. I'm like, I really cannot stress enough. In school, he was the worst.
Were you guys roommates or something?
He was my bully.
Oh.
Bully.
Yeah,
Like, go beat him up?
I wouldn't
Look,
now.
you don't need to take that from anybody.
Well, now that he's working directly for Queen Artix, I wouldn't. But I used to.
Since when were you so adherent to the man, man?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You know what? We should just break more things, I think, and we should really show this guy, okay, that he can't treat you like that.
Well, I'm adherent to the precepts of Mili, the god of music, but breaking things is part of his precepts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I could kind of get behind that. I mean,
The old Genasi adage, revenge is best served really, really hot.
Immediately, fresh from the oven.
Yeah, man. Like, there's no time to waste.
What do you say we just like before the show starts, we just start like walking around,
Yeah.
and we just start breaking shit.
Well, I think we should maybe do that after the performance, after we've been paid, because he could just invite us to leave, and I've got to make rent.
oh, that's a great.
E-string, music first. Always music first.
Eastern can't argue with that logic, but it just galls him because he just like it as the lead guitarist, it just kind of like strikes at his soul that everyone only cares about the front man. When I'm the music man.
Yeah, well, that must be tough. Have you heard me play? I do music. I've got a Zolkoon.
I don't want to be. I
You
don't
want
want
to hear my Zolkoon solo?
No, I don't want to hear your.
It's like a
Zolkoon
bagpipe.
solo.
Here, let me get it started.
Roll a performance check for me.
All right.
This is like when the lead singer of Korn would bring out that
Yeah,
bagpipe.
it's just like Peter Criss singing Beth. Okay, so I got a 22.
It is so good.
Really good, yeah.
Like, you actually start to like question yourself a little. I'm like, do you even belong in this band? Like, wow, you couldn't play the Zolkoon that way.
Well, check it out. I can make it sound like a guitar.
Oh, now we don't need a guitar. That's
no,
great.
No, don't say that about E-string. He's got a place. It's right behind me.
E-string is devastated.
I'm just like tapping out a beat to.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like already starting to play as he, plays the Zolkoon.
Yeah, Zolkoon, man.
Yeah.
Biggest instrument in the Forgotten Realms.
I start to scribble out some lyrics.
Yeah.
It's called Some Dreams Aren't Meant to Be Followed. It's about how Bernard should not have been a musician.
Oh, no. Why don't we make it say some people shouldn't be musicians? Yeah.
It's not for everyone.
It's not for everyone, yeah. And I'm looking right at E-string when I'm like, yeah, it's not for everyone, yeah.
E-string is just like staring daggers at you.
It's so rare to have the lead guitarist be bullied.
This all goes back to the t-shirts, man. Just those t-shirts really just. I don't want to talk.
I don't
about
see
it
the
right
problem. You were in it, in silhouette.
now. I can't even break anything right now, guys.
As you say that, the servant from before comes out and has brought out like some dishes. They look like dishes that, like the first ones you get when you're in college or something. Like you got them from like
World
a big
Market.
box store, and they cost very little, and like they never got given away at any point when you upgraded your kitchenware, and so it's like they found them somewhere in a back cupboard, and we're like, will these do for breaking things?
E-string reaches up and grabs one and just throws it on the ground and shatters. Yeah, that'll do. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Wonderful. And then they set the dishes down and then immediately pull out a little like brush and a pan and like clean up the glass because it is a party and we need to keep everyone safe. So is there anything else anyone wants to do before we get into your performing at this party?
I guess as we position ourselves, I will just make note of the people who enter the party to see if anybody's notable.
Yeah,
Anybody who
actually,
can further our careers.
everyone at this party is notable. As they come in, I mean, you're seeing Jouette Thoma, the famed poet, Althea Le Marchand, the painter. You've got Arthur Mortain, the performance artist. You have Maurice Saint, who is known for doing those really cool like statue things where he just stands in the square.
He's a living statue.
Yeah. And then he
famous
doesn't
for it.
move until you put like a gold coin at his foot. And then he like moves again. So everyone who is coming in, you recognize. It is a fairly large crowd. And some of the people are more art appreciators, but I mean, you know who a lot of these people are. This is a who's who of art and culture that Bernard has invited to this celebration.
Is
Wow.
anyone else performing?
No, it's just you. Everyone else is just there to enjoy.
Okay.
But you are there to perform.
We need to rip tonight, guys.
This could be a big opportunity for us.
Guess it's a big opportunity for you. Your ambition, man.
I don't think now is the time for petty squabbles. We're about to put on a show.
And what you all know by now is that E-String likes to start up these fights before the shows. Is how he gets into the zone.
Nice.
I'm gonna like
His
go up
inspiration
to.
is
I'm gonna go up to
resentment.
E-string and just put my hand on your shoulder.
I'm a halfling.
Oh yes. I'm gonna put my hand on your head probably and just be like, look. Play for yourself, okay? Don't play for anybody in charge. Don't play for authority. Who cares about these people? Play for yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're
Yeah.
right, man.
I don't want to take a plate and break it.
But also maybe
Yeah.
stick to the arrangement, less improvisation this time.
Don't tell me what to do, man. But all right. I smashed a couple plates and then I feel better.
Good. And the servant comes back out again. You can tell that they've just been assigned to just monitor you now. And every time one gets broken, they just sweep it back up into the pan. So the party begins in earnest here. You begin playing through your set. And it's the kind of thing, at least to start, that's a little bit more background music.
Okay.
You're there to play as people mingle and have their food and their drinks. It's less of a concert at this point, but if at some point you'd like to make it more of a concert, you're certainly welcome to. And then you have time to take a bit of a break. You've got your 15-minute set break. Some magical canned music begins playing to fill the silence as you take a break, and you're welcome to go to the snack table, get something to eat or drink, or break more plates, or just retune your instrument, whatever.
But we're
you'd
not
like.
allowed to join the party.
You're not allowed to join the party for more than your 15-minute break.
Got it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. If there's anything you want to do, or if you just want to just get back to playing, that's fine too. That's your passion. That's your art.
E-String is actually a huge fan of Morris Saint.
Mm-hmm.
And he likes to go watch him in the square sometimes. So he's going to go up and try to and go say hi to him.
Oh,
And
great.
express his admiration as one misunderstood artist to another.
Oh, thank you so much. I feel like I get noticed, but in a way, people don't talk to me often. They just look at me. And I like being looked at, but sometimes it's good to be talked to, too.
No one looks at me, man. They all look at the fire genasi, man.
Well, that's the problem. You've paired yourself up with someone who is flashy.
Yeah.
Maybe you should strike out on a solo act.
You know what? You're right. You're right about that.
Do your own thing. That's what I used to be in a troupe of mine.
Did you?
Yes, and the only way to get noticed was to paint myself in silver and stand by myself in the square.
Far out. Far out.
So maybe paint yourself in silver.
Okay.
Stand by yourself in the square, metaphorically.
Okay. By the way, he looks like Robert Plant, but a halfling. How did you get invited to this, man? I didn't expect you to show up for this kind of thing.
Oh, well, Sir Bernard is a great patron of the arts. I think he, in some way, financially supports many of the people here. I'm sure you know he tried to go to music school and flunked out.
Yeah, I think I heard a song about that.
Oh. How does it go?
I couldn't. You asked that, and just my face just goes completely still and numb. It's like, it's not a good song. Not yet. Not yet.
Smash cut to the back of the room where I'm still scribbling out the lyrics.
Anyway, it's just an honor to meet you, man. I'm glad you're here. Just enjoy your party. I don't want to bother you.
Oh, no. Thank you so much. I mean, really, it's an honor. I really appreciate you coming over and just saying how much you enjoy my work.
Are you going to perform tonight?
Oh, no. We're all just here to feel supported and celebrate the person who's become a knight, but who also supports us.
Okay.
And appreciates us, makes us all feel appreciated. So tonight, we're here to just appreciate him.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks.
Cool, man.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And you can tell that E-String doesn't get this kind of starstruck around anybody, but around More saint.
We're saying is like, yeah, cool, I'll go back to getting
Yeah, I'm
the
just gonna-
cheese
I'm
that I
gonna-
was gonna
yeah,
get from the.
okay,
Thanks so
okay,
much,
yeah,
though. Thanks so much
okay,
for
bye.
for coming over and saying hi. Yeah.
I would like to look around.
Yeah.
Like walk around, see where the exits are, and if there's anything hidden, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Scout out
so-
the place.
So as you walk around, you notice there are kind of in the. So if you're here in the stairs, right, and y'all are. I don't know if Twitch can see. Oh yeah, okay, cool. I'm seeing myself now. Yes, Twitch can see where I'm gesturing. If you're here in the stairs, and then this is a really good theater of the mind moment, and you've got a box of a room. You know, it's a big rectangular box, and there are
Room
two.
shaped.
It's It's a room-shaped room. Pictured in your mind, it's a room-shaped room. It's a rectangle. So kind of in the back alcoves behind the stairs are two doors that lead off to the like servants' quarters where you've seen servants going in and out. And then there are two more sets of doors about halfway down the wall, and those are restrooms, facilities. And then otherwise it's just the one entrance that you came in, that's the way out, and the stairway. And you're welcome to explore any of those.
Does anybody look sketchy?
All
Make-
artists look sketchy.
Make a perception check.
This place has a poet. That's a fake
Ooh,
job.
nat 20.
Yeah.
This
So
says the
on a
Bible.
natural 20 of a perception check, you get kind of a vibe off the. There are guards standing by the servants' quarters doors, and you also notice actually that there are guards at the top of the staircase, and there is something about them. Like you just get a sense that they seem uncomfortable for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go over to the guards at the servants' store.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, hey, man, are you, like, in the army, like the Queen's Guard, or you just, like, work for this guy?
Oh, I am personal guard.
Yeah, man, you know, I remember, like, look, I was, like, in the Great War, you know, the Great War, you've heard about
It
right?
was great.
It was great. It was a really great war. But, you know, I've lived that soldier life, and let me tell you, like, get out, man. Just, like, you should, I mean, honestly, you should just quit right now. Like, do things for yourself.
Make a persuasion check.
I'm at work.
Oh, 7. Oh, no.
This guard just looks at you and says, no.
Look, you'll get there eventually, okay? I had to come to terms with it, like, in the middle of the war. That I wanted to be my own person, okay? You'll figure that out. But why do you, like, is there, like, should we be worried about something tonight? Like, seems to be a lot of guards around.
Well, many important people here. There are many, I don't know why I said it that way, many important people here. There are many important people here. So it's just normal security.
Security. Well, I'm not a soldier anymore, like I've said, but I'm gonna keep an eye out for you. And let me know when you want to quit. You can join our band, probably. So.
He has like a moment where
Stop
he's like,
asking people to join our band.
That's how we end up with Roderick.
I thought I was special.
So yeah, it's hard to like get this person to like give you any information, but your feeling of like something about them not being like quite kosher remains. Like you don't
Okay.
feel better after this interaction, but you also don't have any new information really. Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go find Roderick.
Okay.
How's it going?
Not bad. I trying to get the confidence to go talk to Juet Thune, my favorite limerick artist.
Do you want me to go? I can go get her.
No.
Tell her to come over here.
Nope. Thank you.
Oh,
In the corner, off in the corner, you see her, and she's just to herself. She's going, "There once was a knight named Bernard."
She's doing it.
It's happening. You can watch how the sausage / the limerick gets made.
I'm like, it just over my head. I'm like, okay. But I wanted to let you know, like, the guards seem kind of nervous. Should we be worried about something? Like, who is this guy, this Bernard guy?
Well, his
Just sketchy things.
what do we call a knight lower nobility, right?
Sure.
But he, his father was highly placed in the queen's esteem, and I think since he's taking that role, he probably is as well, which makes him very powerful here in the kingdom. Certainly rich if he's a patron to so many artists, and if you blush around him a few too many times, he starts to call you Ruddy, and that becomes Roddy, and then all of a sudden you're Roddy Piper, and you're fucked for life.
Roddy.
This is invaluable information for a bandmates to know.
Roddy, you also know that Bernard was just an incredibly mediocre music student.
Sure.
And that there was pressure from his family to not continue this thing that he really wanted. You know that like his family was like, why are you doing this? Just be a fighter like the rest of us. So that's the thing you know about him as well.
And in the beginning years of school, we were all like, don't listen to them. All you have to do is work hard. And then he worked hard and he still sucked. So we're like, okay.
Okay. Listen to your parents.
Oh, God.
Well, I'm just letting you know that something seems off.
All right. I mean, I'll keep an eye out.
Yeah, we should
Sure.
keep an eye out.
I'll watch the guards. Make
Okay.
sure nobody's up to any tomfoolery.
So while they're doing that, Flammarion steps right in between Roderick's vision and, well, Roderick is looking at Jouette Tholma, and all of a sudden he sees Flammarion's back, and he approaches Jouette Tholma, and he says, "Do mine eyes deceive me, or is it the wonderful poet Jouette Tholma herself at our party?"
There once
Flammarion's talking
was
to
a
her.
poet named Jouette who would love to sing a duet.
Well, Flammarion's here, and since you are near, let's get to it.
Oh my goodness!
I'm not the dungeon master, but inspiration.
Done. You have you have an inspiration that you can use, and if at some point you want to use it to re-roll a die,
Ooh.
got that.
All right. Well, Jouette, it is such an honor to make your acquaintance. I would like to perhaps meet up with you at some point and share with you our newest composition. It's entitled Myth Dranor Madness, and it really rocks.
I'm so sorry. Are you Flammarion and the Eldritch Bards?
Yes, I am indeed, and the Eldritch Bards are here as well.
Oh my! I have to say that I am such a fan, and I actually. Do you think you might be able to introduce me to your piper?
Yes, of course. Follow me, Jouette.
Oh.
And I
yeah.
just sort of spin around and lead you across the hall to where Roderick and Ven are standing.
Ooh.
And I say, Roderick, Ven, please meet Jouette Tholma, the poet. She's a big
You were
fan.
talking about her earlier, right? Like you really you're like a really big fan, right?
Well, she, your work is scrawled on only the nicest bathroom stalls. I got by, and then he leaves.
Jouette, perhaps Roderick, in addition to being our piper, is also our primary lyricist.
Oh.
But between you and I, he struggles with the many different aspects of the Myth Dranor Madness composition. Perhaps we could give you his rough draft of the lyrics, and you could punch them up.
Well, that's not really the kind of thing that I do, but I really appreciate what you all do and the music that you make, and
Well.
I'm just glad that you're here, that we're here. I mean, isn't this amazing to be surrounded by people of this caliber? And no, this is a little gossip,
Oh,
but
do tell.
I heard that you can't actually go upstairs. There's a magical force field there. Now, I don't know if it's true. I heard it from Adelia. But what is that about?
What could he be hiding up there?
Don't know.
Why would they need a magical barrier?
It's a good question. I don't know. Maybe it's part of the party somehow.
Surely there are no thieves in attendance. And then just for a second, his eyes flash to Van, and then he looks away.
I don't think so. Who knows? I'm not one.
Oh, well, of course not. You're the city's preeminent poet.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
The only thing you steal, my dear, are the hearts of those who hear your verses.
Like rolling my eyes.
Oh, Flammarion.
I'm behind a large curtain just fuming that I can't be as charming as Flammarion is.
At this point, your break time is coming to an end here, and Bernard comes over to gather all of you. He's like, I believe it's time for my musical requests, if that's all right. And he has some sheet music to hand you. There are 2 songs. Please play this one first, and he'll, as the lead singer, hand it all to you, Flammarion.
I reach right by E-String's head to grab it.
We just over the head, yeah. You're gonna take a look up as it passes over you. And just, yes, if you could just begin playing just as soon as you're ready, which I would love to be now.
Just give me 1 second if that's okay. I'm gonna grab a plate,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to throw it at where I think the magical barrier is.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Let's see. Yes, you can do that. Let's make a. You can choose. Do you want to throw this? Let's do a strength check. Here to see. I'm going to assume, you can correct me if you think this should be something else. You're throwing it hard to see what happens.
Yeah.
With it. Yeah.
Like just pure strength or like athletics?
You can do athletics if you'd like.
Okay, thank
So
you.
I just saw your stat in athletics.
Like I can convince you it's very
Yes, I think
athletic.
it's athletic. Yeah.
21.
21. Yeah, so that plate flings and bounces off. It doesn't quite, you can tell that it doesn't quite actually hit the door. It bounces off, and it doesn't break until it hits the floor.
Oh, interesting.
All right, I'm good. We can start now.
Go ahead.
If we're going to start playing music, we'll do it the way we always do, and we'll all hold hands for a prayer to Mili, the god of music, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Whatever you want.
And then I will cast Enhance Ability, and I'm going to upcast it into my 3rd level spell slot.
Oh, yeah.
So that I am casting Eagle's Splendor on Flammarion to give him advantage on his charisma check. And I am going to do the same thing on E-String.
Awesome.
my fingers become extra dexterous.
And
Yeah.
and I'm going to say, thank you for the blessing and the music god, but let's not forget the fire god Kosseth! And I raise my hand, and I throw the goat, and when I throw the goat, I cast Produce Flame on my hands. So my hands will be
Yeah.
on fire for the next 10 minutes. Yeah, man, rock and roll!
Yes. All right, so y'all have advantage on charisma saving charisma checks, not just saving throws, but any of your charisma checks, you have advantage. You'll roll
Amazing.
2 dice and take the higher of what you roll. And then you've cast, you've got flame hands, which
Yeah,
is
man.
amazing. All right. And then,
E-String is quietly jealous of how rock and roll that is.
Rock and roll!
so yeah, you have this music in front of you, and so you start to
Yeah,
play
we'll
it?
distribute the sheet music so everyone has a copy.
Did anybody see me throw that plate? Just curious.
Yeah, what was with the bounces,
Do
man?
the plate
Yeah.
very hard.
I actually rolled. Bernard was distracted in that moment and did not notice. The guard standing by the door, looked. Let's see if he saw who threw it. He did not see who threw it. So the guard saw that it fell to the floor and broke, but is looking around and isn't sure where it came from. His eyes are looking around. Yeah.
Maybe one of us should go check it out. Can I suggest Flammarion?
You want me to do what?
Go check out that force field door, man.
We've got a show to perform.
We can go without you.
That's some of our worst material that doesn't have lyrics, man.
I'm just like looking down, like I'm not gonna say a thing.
Listen, I'm not saying you're not valuable. I'm just saying, you're not the whole band, man.
Of course I'm not the whole band.
And I also
We need someone to carry all the equipment.
I'm gonna put my hands on my hips at that point. Like, hey man, okay, not cool.
I don't
Hey,
mean you,
not cool.
Van. I'm an E string. He's got a low center of gravity. This is no time for fighting, man. If you want me to go check out the force field, I will.
I'm just saying, of the people that could go, and we can't lose our drummer. We
Yeah.
can't lose our guitars. What's music without a guitar? And we can't. And Ruddy Roddy over there, he's our connection to Bernie.
I don't
He'd be
think
noticed if he's
Roddy
gone.
I don't think he likes to be called Roddy Roddy.
Sorry,
Man.
Actually,
Roddy the piper.
make
I don't think he likes to be called that, Lewis.
Roderick, will you make a perception check right now?
Sure.
This band's been torn apart, man.
Oh, smashed it. 24.
You see Sir
23,
Bernard
excuse me.
standing and looking like daggers shooting out of his eyes, basically looking at
Why
all
is
of
the
you
music
like,
not-
why have you not started playing yet? What is going on? And you can tell that he's about to come over and ask you about it if you don't start playing.
Then I'm going to look at Van and count in.
I'm picturing our guitarist and lead singer like having an argument, and all of a sudden it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And the
Yeah, we're in the zone. We're singing the song. You're so strong.
Yeah. I want everyone to make a performance
Oh, nice.
check for me. Let's see how well this goes.
And do I have to use my advantage on this, or is it?
So it will happen anytime you roll
Oh.
charisma, but this is performance specifically, and the charisma check. That's a charisma stat. You can choose to not use if you want to. If you're gonna say like, I would like to play badly, and you don't want advantage, you don't have to use it, but.
Eastern can't play badly.
Yeah.
You should use your advantage, then I would
Alright.
say. But, that's up to you.
All right. I'm glad I did.
Yeah, me too.
All right, how's it going, everyone?
19.
26.
Ooh.
Whoa.
26 as well.
21.
We
Got
play
it.
better than you.
Yeah.
Are
I know, I'm not quite
Rocking.
scratched tonight.
you see, like, the crowd is getting into it. They're really liking this song that you're playing. You're like, wow, this piece of music that we're, like, sight reading that Bernard gave to us, like, this is actually going over really well.
Do we like the song?
We're smashing it. Do you like the song?
Yeah, I'm curious. Is it a good song?
It's interesting. It's like nothing you've ever. There is something about it that you're like, you almost find yourself like kind of tapping your toe along with it in a way that you're like, wow, yeah, you're kind of digging it. At first you weren't sure, but now you're like, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I'm kind of digging it. And the crowd is getting more and more into it. And they actually break into a dance.
Like a
It-
line dance?
Like a.
Choreographed?
Like in a movie musical, and all of a sudden everyone knows the same dance.
Whoa.
That's
That's like-
what they're doing.
Like a
right
Bollywood
now.
movie.
Yeah, like they're all doing the same movements. They're moving around the floor in different shapes. Very coordinated.
We've
Like
never had that
oddly
effect.
coordinated, perhaps.
Like, make an insight check.
Alrighty. I got a 21.
Yeah, it feels odd.
Okay.
It feels strange.
Are there lyrics
Yeah.
to this song, this composition?
This song does not have
Okay,
lyrics.
so that I'm playing the tambourine. Which
You're
sucks.
you're like, you can scat along with it if you really want to, but this one doesn't have specific lyrics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything? Does it seem magical in nature? What's happening right now?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay. Yeah, 12.
It's hard. You are rocking out so hard on your guitar. Like, you are feeling the magic, if you will, of this music.
Yeah.
So it's hard for you. You're not even actually paying that much attention to what the crowd is
Sure.
doing.
Yeah, I've left this plane.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're in like an ethereal plane.
Ethereal music space.
Yeah.
You're in the flow state.
Yeah,
In the
that's
flow state,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. Make a religion check for me,
Oh no.
Roderick.
Are we playing Infernal Notes? 17.
17. There is something about the shapes that the crowd is making that feels
Sacred or the opposite thereof?
perhaps the opposite of sacred.
Rock
Ooh.
and roll.
Then if there's a 6-second rest on the piping part, I'm going to cast Detect Good and Evil. Mostly the evil.
Okay. Let's say the song is coming to an end.
Okay.
And the crowd is kind of stopped in their positions, and feel free to cast before, because you have this second song you're meant to play. So if you want, before you start the next one, if you'd like to cast Detect Good and Evil, Detect Evil and Good, then yeah, let me just take a quick look. Where are you? Here's your screen. So yeah, concentration up to 10 minutes. You know if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located. Yeah, I mean, things are pinging all around for you.
Can I tell what they are? Is it Fiend?
It feels fiendish, yes. And the guards at the doors, there's something weird about Katarina.
Oh, she's very lawful. Oh, shit.
Yeah, those are the main areas that you're feeling it.
Well, between songs then, we'll have a little band huddle, and I will let them know that bad vibes around here. Yeah, particularly bad vibes.
It's a tambourine playing,
there.
right?
No, they're really vibing to the tambourine, man. You can see how they're dancing to it.
I didn't see that at all.
Have I noticed anything? Or like when we're playing, are we like also entranced?
You are feeling swept away a little bit. Yeah, you were feeling a little bit swept away, but not so much that you couldn't like you're done with the song now, and you feel like yourself.
Maybe we shouldn't play the next song.
Maybe we should hit him with a surprise version of Fire Up Me Love instead. It's always a crowd pleaser.
Let's find Bernard in the crowd. What's he up to?
He is actually approaching you right now.
Angrily or just?
Not angrily, just like ready. He actually has something in his. You see, he opens up his coat, and he's got an instrument, a fiddle. Then he is going to bring that over to E string and say, "Oh, it's wonderful, wonderful performance. Thank you so much." And now, for the final song. Don't worry if you don't know the words to this one. Just sound them out. And then he will hand you string the. Would you do me the honor of playing this golden fiddle? I got it because I thought, oh, this will make me a better musician, and it never sang for me, if you will. But I think with your dexterous fingers, it might be just right.
And I give it a little test. I'm like,
It's beautiful.
okay.
It's really good.
Can I quietly detect magic on it?
Yeah, you can detect magic on it. Stand by.
Standing by. Oh, look, it functions much the same as I expected.
Yeah, it
We all can get along.
We can get along.
can't all get along.
Except in the band. We can't
Except
get
in the
along.
band, no.
But outside the band, as far as gaming editions go, we're all on the same page.
Yeah, so at the moment, it just feels like a normal, beautiful fiddle made of gold.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, incredibly heavy.
Just like it's super heavy, but like produces beautiful, beautiful music. And you know, it's good point. It's not solid gold, but it's got like beautiful gold leafing all over it, in like vine patterns. And of course, Katarina kind of you get a little sense of magic coming off of her. She's about 30 feet away from you.
Oh.
But she's got her mirror.
The mirror, right.
Yeah.
Do we have any time before we have to play the next song with the fiddle?
Bernard does not want you to wait, but what would you like to do?
Well, in our band huddle,
Uh-huh.
I want to propose an idea that maybe we can use some of my skills as a disguise artist, because I'm also a disguise artist, or perhaps even my polymorph spell to maybe gain entry to one of the doors that we're not allowed to go in, and just see what is going on here before we engage with any more weird infernal fiddle music.
Yeah, I want to check it out. I'll be down to check it out.
Yeah, our best performance is going to require that we actually rest up.
I need to
It's
go tune the instruments.
Some hot lemon water for our singer.
Yeah, these lyrics look really challenging, man. Like, what language is this?
Oh, it's
Is it scat?
scat. Yes.
So good at scat.
Yeah.
This is going to be great. Yeah.
Yeah, which is why just sound it out.
It's all about the
Yeah.
soundscape
Yes,
more than the words
exactly.
themselves.
Can I make
Exactly,
an
you
insight
know.
check on that when he?
Yeah. Yes, you can make an insight check.
17.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like he's lying about what it is. Scat is just kind of the best word he could think of to describe it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I don't want to screw up this performance, and it's been a little while since I played the fiddle. So, do you think I could have like 5 to 7 minutes to go off and just like make sure it's tuned correctly, and just make sure I got my fingerings right, and just like warm up a little bit? I don't want to ruin your day.
Make a deception check.
Okay,
Is that charisma based?
it is indeed.
Yeah, so you have advantage.
All right.
Wow.
God.
Well, I rolled a 10 and a 2.
Oh.
That's a 20.
Okay, well that's good though because y'all are bards, so you're you're highly charismatic. He goes, all right, 5 minutes.
5
Everyone,
minutes.
back here. 5 minutes.
Okay, yeah, let me go find it. Let me just go find a corner to. You guys want to come with me just to help me? It's like so we can rehearse a little bit.
Do you think this word is pronounced Moloch or Moloch?
I think it's Moloch.
Moloch. Okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'll follow you, yeah.
Yeah. I'll go. I have no reason. I'll just go.
Okay.
Yeah. I will say I'm going to stay back here actually and just bless the stage.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
And then as soon as they leave, I'm going to cast Zone of Truth on the stage and ask Bernard to come back.
Okay. Mhm.
Nice.
Bernard's, Ruddy.
I'm going to
Clench your
get
face.
real close to him and go, "What have you done?"
Let me just remind myself what gets said here. Yes. Mm-hmm. Till the spell ends, a creature that enters the spell's area for the first time must make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, I don't like that game.
I kind of do. I'm excited by that.
Well, I rolled a 2.
That's
The
why I'm
save
excited.
is a 14. Let me just check his stats. Oh boy, so that's a 4. No, that's a 6. That's not really better. What do you mean?
Your house is full of the infernal. You have them at every entrance and egress.
I don't see anything that looks infernal.
But you are aware that you have filled your house with agents of dark powers.
Yes.
And you've done so to further your political or artistic ambitions?
I had to make my father proud, Ruddy.
It's a little late. Your father's dead.
But I'm a knight now. And no one can tell me I'm not as good as him. Get your bandmates back here right now and play the song.
You can still be a fine knight, but you'll never be a musician.
I don't even care about that anymore, Ruddy.
He starts getting red.
At least I don't blush in front of women who are highly poetic.
You haven't.
Jouet Thoma.
Oh, he got me.
You got
Yeah.
Do you know who was with me last night, Ruddy?
I don't.
Jouet Thoma herself. How does that feel, Ruddy?
I'm gonna. Whoa. You know what? I'm gonna play your damn song. I'm gonna play your damned song. I'm gonna play the hell out of it. And we'll see if you get exactly what you want.
Good. Good. Fine then. I hope you put a lot of hell into it. And he just like storms off.
And then I'm caught in my own zone of truth. And when he leaves, going, he really hurt my feelings.
So you have a very short amount of time before Bernard comes to where has decided like, no, you don't get your break. So very quickly, what would you like to do?
I would like to cast polymorph on myself.
Okay.
To appear to be a guard.
Okay.
No, I'm going to appear to be Bernard. To be Sir Bernard.
Okay.
So I can enter into one of those doors past the guard, past the force field and past the guard.
Okay. Are you doing this? Are you trying to hide the fact that you're doing this? You're just doing it in front of everyone?
No,
Or
I like
you-
duck into a dark
Okay.
corner somewhere. And
Okay.
I can like block, because I came with you. I can like block I don't know, the view. Wherever
Yeah,
you are.
yeah.
And as you
You're
know,
small.
I'm just a halfling.
You're just a halfling.
Yeah, I can. Well, does polymorph affect size in D&D?
Polymorph. I always get confused about the ones where you can feel what's there. This should just change you into your new form.
Oh, this is
So-
funny. An unwilling creature must make a wisdom saving throw to avoid the effect.
Because you can polymorph someone else.
Oh, I can polymorph
Like
somebody
turn
else.
you into a
Okay.
frog or something like that.
Yeah, but you can polymorph yourself. Now, you can polymorph, the new form can be any beast, but I will say, you know what? Yeah. His personality is beastly, so I say,
Beastly.
yeah, you can polymorph yourself into looking like
Okay.
Bernard. I think it's awesome. We're doing it. Don't at me.
Don't add her. Okay, yeah. So my idea is I want to make myself look like Bernard and take my bandmates with me. I'll be like, I need to take the band. The band needs a space to rehearse, and that way the guards will let us in.
Do you want me to create a distraction, man, while you do whatever you do?
All right. Why did I use your accent? All right.
Yeah. So I'll leave Ven and Eastring to their own devices for the moment, and then I'm going to go on stage. And I'm going to say, ladies and gentlemen, the band needs a little bit of time, so in the meantime, and I look around for like a candle or something. I assume there's some candles lighting this place.
Yeah,
You've stepped
okay,
into
yeah.
the zone of truth, by the way, if you're on the stage.
And I'm going to be like, and you're all here to see me anyway, so let's have some pyrotechnics! And I cast the pyrotechnics spell to create fireworks. It's an explosion of a dazzling display of colors. And creatures within 10 feet of the target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or become blinded by the end of my next turn. Look at the pretty colors, man!
The whole front of the crowd who had been dancing, so the whole crowd throughout all of this are still in their ending shape. They haven't moved at all. And that whole front crowd within 10 feet just fail that charisma saving throw because they're not even trying to avoid it. So
Okay.
they are blinded. Bernard, is just far enough away, just trying to gather everyone back because he wants his song played. So he will make a. That's a natural 20.
That's pretty good.
So I'm gonna assume
all right.
that he makes that.
Yeah, he
so
does.
he's.
Yeah, Bernard, yeah. Eyes on me, Bernard, yeah.
Start singing.
I really want...
Blinded
There
by
once
the
was an
light.
elf from the Dale land.
Sing. That's beautiful. Sing the music I gave you.
I don't, it hurts me a lot to say this, Bernard, and I can't, for the life of me, understand why I'm confessing this, but I can't do it alone. I need my band. Without them, I'm nothing. I'm just a cad with flaming hair and a superiority complex. I need my band. They give me strength.
And tell E-String how you really feel about him.
Can I hear this?
And
Yeah, I think.
I
this
feel
is
like
all
I've been
happening
cruel
while
to
you're-
E-String today, especially. I called him Lewis, and he hates that. And I want love. That's why I want to be the front man, but I push people away. That's the problem. I push them away. And I just start confessing, just everything.
It's beautiful.
Eastring was about to cast the spell, but then he just sees this and just a single tear starts to roll down his cheek. I love that man. I love that man.
Everyone does, man. Everyone does.
As this is happening, there's a moment of pause. Bernard will pull out his. Why didn't I put these in different tabs so I didn't have to scroll so much? He will pull out his great sword
Whoa.
and point it at Roderick and say, if the entire band does not come on this stage and start playing right now, Ruddy will no longer have any blood left in him for blushing.
That's just uncool, man.
I don't care for it.
I mean, should we sing our favorite song called Roll Initiative? Because I'm not going to take that from a host, man. That's really rude.
Yeah, that's it. All right.
I can't let it happen, man.
All right, I'm following your lead here.
Everyone, roll initiative.
All right,
Okay.
yeah.
What's happening?
Here we go.
Oh.
Not great.
4.
Yeah, I'm not so good at this, though.
All right, let's just go down the table and find out what everyone rolled.
11.
Great.
4.
Oh, good.
Oh, boy.
9.
Oh, no.
God. I got a 10, man. It's not good.
It's okay, because Bernard rolled a 9.
Yeah!
Yeah.
As this is happening, the guards actually drop the form that they've been holding and transform you. Now, instead of 4 human guards before you, there are 4 infernal imps.
Oh.
Oh.
I thought I detected an impish accent.
Yeah. Yes, it was impish, and I shouldn't tell you this, but they've rolled incredibly poorly as well.
Yeah, man.
That is their dex. Okay, well that helps a little. All right, they are okay. So we're having Roderick. You are first in the initiative. You have a great sword pressed against your throat, the point of it right up against your throat. What will you do with your first?
I'm going
Bit
to
of
cast
initiative.
Hold Person on Bernard.
Okay. Talk to me about hold person.
Certainly. So, a humanoid within my range, which is 60 feet in this instance. He's certainly no more than 4, given a great sword. He is paralyzed for the duration, which is up to 1 minute. At the end of each turn, he can make a wisdom saving throw to be released.
Well, he has to make a wisdom saving throw first to see if he is held at all, and he rolled a natural 20.
Well, he's a dick.
So he's not at all. He goes, I can tell you're trying to use magic on me, and it won't work. And he pushes the point of the blade just slightly closer but not all the way because it's not his turn yet. Anything else you would like to do here?
Well, I still have movement.
Yes.
And I will use that to back up.
Okay. He will not take an attack of opportunity. He'll let you back up. Yeah. About how far away do you want to?
He needs the song played. He can't.
He needs that song played. All right, Flammarion, what would you like to do?
I look at Bernard and I say, I want to play a song, mate. Listen to one of mine. It's called The Demon's Secret. And the demon said, and I cast Dissonant Whispers on him.
Ooh.
And I whisper nonsense, but it is very disturbing to him, and it should fill him with terrible pain. He must make a DC 14 wisdom save.
Okay.
If he fails, he takes 6d6 psychic damage and must immediately use his reaction, if available, to move as far as he can away from me.
Cool. What was the save again? It was a
DC 14.
DC 14. Well, it's a 10.
And the demon said,
Yeah, he fails. He is racked with terrible pain. He drops his sword. Roll 3d6 for me.
Well, it's actually, I'm casting it at 4th level, so it's the 66 version according to the character sheet.
Great, roll 66. Wow. For me, it's fine.
19.
19 points of damage. Great. Good.
Sorry, Bernard.
Good. He's clutching his head. He uses his reaction to back away from the stage. Hey, question for you, E-String. Did you take that golden fiddle with you when you went to polymorph yourself, or did you leave it on the stage?
Oh, I took it with me.
Okay.
I remember I was going to go tune it.
Oh, that's right. You were going to go tune it. It is now your turn. So what would you like to do? And then it will be Bernard.
Okay. E-String is going to cast Fly on himself.
Okay.
And I'm going to fly up over the center of the room, over where Bernard is, and I have the golden fiddle in my hand, and I say, "Hey, man." And I'm just like, just imagine a squat Robert Plant just flying above all of us. Like, "Hey, man, if you don't back off right now and call off your imp friends, this fiddle gets it." And I'm gonna smash the fiddle if he doesn't back off.
Okay.
Gold is a soft metal.
Make an intimidation check for me as you're flying.
Are the effects of the advantage on my charisma check still going?
It's probably been more than 10 minutes at this point.
It probably has been more than 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yes, good call. Thank you, Secret GM.
That's a 10.
He says, I don't believe you can destroy it.
Well, I can. So there.
And it is now. Is there anything else? You're flying. You've intimidated.
I think that's all I can do.
I think that's it. Yeah. So it is now Bernard's turn, and he will. What will he do? That's not what I wanted. Why didn't I set up my computer screen better?
He's just so intimidated by my threat to ruin his fiddle.
You're flying at the bottom of Hobbit Feet.
He didn't seem that intimidated.
Well, maybe I didn't explain that I can pluck these strings from the fiddle, and then who's going to play it now, man?
Yeah, man, yeah.
So suddenly, Bernard will begin speaking Infernal. Does anyone here speak Infernal?
No.
So you can't understand what he's saying, but you know what language it is, and you see the one of the imps specifically gets much more confident looking. He is using his leadership ability that will give a D4 to a non-hostile creature. It can see that they'll be able to add to an attack. He will then. He wants that fiddle. How you're flying? He's
Can imps fly?
I hope not.
I Clinton, you're a player in this one. Come on, man.
Sorry. No, it's just a casual.
A2, Clint.
I mean, they've got wings, so yeah, I'm gonna say yes.
They
They
for
can
sure
fly. They can fly. Yeah, they have wings. They're imps. And he's just gonna use his entire action to, at this moment, basically order. He's giving an order to the imps, and the imps are going next, and they'll just kind of all act as one. So the imps will fly into the air, and they're going to go after E-string. They want to try and get this fiddle back.
I know it's not my turn, but can I have a free action to scream and tear?
Yes, you can. These 4 imps flying towards you. 2 are going to try and take the fiddle away from you, and 2 are going to just attack you. So let's see how this goes. Let's start with the 2 who are attacking you. They are trying to sting you. And the first one gets a 16.
Yep.
So that will hit, and the second one gets a 16.
Yeah.
And so 1d4 plus 3. Where is a d4? 2, 5, 4, 7. 12 points of damage from a bite.
Ow.
From 2 imps. And also, if you could make a Constitution saving throw for me.
6.
6. Ooh, you are going to take 3d6 of poison damage
Wait.
from this bite.
I have something for this.
Ooh.
I have defenses against poison because I'm a stout halfling.
Oh.
I don't know what that means, but I hope it's good. Let me look it up.
Say resistant or immune.
Resistant.
Okay, so I believe you'll take half of this. So 5, 6, 7. So take. No, I won't be nice. It's a one shot. Take 4. We're rounding. Half of 7 is 3.5, and we're gonna round that up.
You rounded up.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Take 4 poison damage.
That poison me.
The other 2 are going to attempt to grapple away this fiddle. That is an 8. I don't think that's going to beat your strength. How hard are you trying to hold on to
Desperately.
this fiddle?
Desperately.
Desperately. But you have just taken some damage and you're poisoned. Roll a strength check for me at disadvantage. So roll 2 and
Okay.
take the lower.
I rolled 2 17s.
You, despite everything, being bitten, being poisoned, you have an imp on one end of the fiddle and an imp on the other trying to wrestle it. This whirling, spinning mass of imps and stout halfling in the air, but you have not let go of the fiddle. That's the imps. Vin, what would you like to do?
How far away am I from E-string?
You are, well, how high into the air do you feel like you flew there, E-string?
20, 30 feet. So
20. I mean, it's a grand hall. So, yeah, you probably went, let's say, 20 feet. Yeah, you're like 2 stories up. You're high up there.
that's a lot of height for me.
It's a lot of height. So he's about 20 feet in the air above you. And probably like, how far do you know, like 10 feet maybe away from you. So if we made a triangle, it's like 10 in front and 20 up.
Run up the
so-
stairs and leap from the balcony.
What?
So it's 10 squared. It's 20 squared.
So yeah, like 30, roughly,
Okay,
whatever
okay.
that is. Yeah, sure.
And then how far away is Bernard?
Bernard is down on the ground near the stage, which is like 20 feet away, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, 10, 20 feet away. It's not very far.
Okay, I'm going to.
You're 22 feet away from me. Thanks, Pythagoras.
Thanks, math, and yeah.
I would like to cast Mage Hand.
Okay.
And I guess I can't use it till my next turn. Since I cast it this turn. Is that?
Well, this is a cantrip. Yes, casting time is 1 action. You can use your action to control the hand. So yes, you've cast it.
Okay.
But you won't be able to do anything with it until next turn. You have a bonus action.
Yeah.
You could do if there's anything else you would like to
Is
do.
there somewhere like within range of E-string that I can hide?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I would say that there's like probably like decorative plants and stuff around.
Okay.
So if you wanted to move a little and get kind of behind a plant,
Yes.
kind of near him, I think you could do
Okay.
that.
That's what I'd like to do.
Great. Okay, done. We are back at the top of the round. Roderick, what would you like to be doing?
I'm going to cast Sacred Flame, targeting Bernard. Actually, I don't even know if it requires a hit roll.
Let's see here.
No, it just requires a dex save from him.
Okay. I don't think that's gonna. It's a dex save of 13. I rolled a 9. His dex, no. Oh yeah, he fails. He fails that.
Fantastic. Then I don't have any D8s over here, but if you wouldn't mind hitting him for 2 D8 radiant damage.
Roll that.
9.
Nice. All right, that hits him. He's just stood back up. He's been racked with pain from the dissonant whispers, and as he stands, describe what your sacred flame looks like.
It looks like a spotlight come from the sky.
Yes, the spotlight hits him, and he convulses in like a hit as he takes that radiant damage from you and your sacred flame.
Tight.
Yeah. Anything else?
That's my whole action.
Awesome. Do you want to move or?
Yes, I would. I'm going to move further away again. I'd like to be at least 60 feet from him if I can.
Okay, great. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, you can probably get there. At this point, you can probably be about 60 feet away from him. Yeah. Awesome. Flammarion, and then it will be E-string after that.
How wounded does Bertram look?
He looks
Or Bernard, sorry.
not great.
Yeah.
He doesn't look real bad.
Okay. Great. That's
but
all
he's
I need to hear.
not great.
Okay. So I'm still looking right at him.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got the sheet music in my hands. I want to tear up the sheet music. Is that a full action, or is that like a move action, or how does that work? Because I want to do something else too, because I'm greedy and I'm used to a system that has 3 actions per round.
Oh, you know what? I will let you do it as.
What system's that called?
That's not important.
I'll let you do it as a bonus action.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And so then you can still have a full action.
Thank you. So
yeah.
I'm like, hey, Bernard! And I'm like, verse 2, that's not all that the demon said. And I cast Whispering, Dissonant Whispers again, albeit the 3rd level version. DC 14 Wisdom save.
Oh, he rolled a 19.
Okay.
So I think he.
So he's only going to
makes
take half
it.
damage,
Mhm.
and he does not have to flee.
Wonderful.
I thought you might be happy with that. So that's 21, so he takes 10 points of damage.
Great. He's looking more hurt at this point.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good luck with them imps!
All right. E-string.
Okay, E-string is going to fly away from the imps that are menacing him.
Mm-hmm.
And once he gets about 25 feet away from them, he's going to cast Slow and upcast it to 4th level and get all of the imps in the cube.
Now, you will invoke, is that the word I want? They'll get attacks of opportunity on you when you fly away.
Can I perhaps roll acrobatics to try to evade them as I'm flying?
Do you have the disengage ability?
I do not, I think, he says. Right, real quick.
I don't think so.
I don't think you do.
Either.
No,
I
I
think
don't.
that's a roguey thing. Unfortunately, you can't.
All right, I'm gonna take the attacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this will use all of their reactions. They won't get any other reactions this round, but they will all take
Actually,
reaction.
correction. Disengage is a standard action. Anyone can do it.
Oh.
But it requires your full action.
Yeah, I want to cast a
Ooh,
spell.
okay. Thank you again, Secret GM Clinton Trucks.
You put it on my character sheet.
Yes, I did that. Thank you, past GM Paula Deming. Okay, so that is gonna miss. That's gonna miss. Come on, you imps. Okay, 16
Yeah.
plus 5. So 1 will hit with another sting. And that was, you only get one that hits with a sting.
Amazing.
The other 3 did not. And so you take 5 points of piercing damage, but you have to make another DC 11 Constitution saving throw for your poison damage.
Okay, and I fail.
Okay, so now it's 15 points of poison damage hit you as you fly away from them, disengaging yourself.
Halved, right?
He failed the check,
Yeah.
so yeah.
You can
so
see.
no, it's not halved.
You can see E-String is in quite a lot of pain. Okay.
Make a... Would you say it's so much pain that you might possibly drop the golden fiddle?
Wait. I have a question.
Okay.
Maybe. I have halfling nimbleness.
Uh-huh.
And I can move through the space of any creature that is a size larger than yours. Are the imps larger than me?
Ooh, they are tiny.
Damn it.
So I don't think so.
No. All right. All right. So yeah, maybe I do drop the fiddle. What should I roll?
Let's roll a Constitution saving throw.
Not what I was hoping you'd say. All right. Do I have anything that can help me on this? Only if I roll a natural 1, huh? Okay.
Oh yeah, because you've got that halfling luck.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I had advantage on all those saving throws against poison.
Oh, roll again.
13. It's probably still a fail, isn't it?
It was. Oh no, I think that passes. It was a DC 11.
Oh, great.
So take half of that damage that you got.
So I took 11.
You took 15. So take 7.
All right. So
I rounded
somewhere.
down that time.
Oh, thanks.
Because I do what I want.
Okay, so now I'm rolling Constitution to see if I hold on to the violin, the fiddle. 10.
10. Ooh, you drop the fiddle as you're flying away.
No!
Go to the ground.
No! Man, hey man, I dropped the fiddle.
Oh, no.
And then what? But what would you like? But you had another thing you wanted to do, yes?
I'll cast slow on all of the
That's
imps.
right. That's right.
At 4th
right.
level.
Ooh.
So yeah,
I
so
need to-
their speed is pending a save, a wisdom save. Their speed is halved. They take -2 penalties to AC and Dex saving throws, and they can't use reactions. And you can either use an action or a bonus action, not both.
Ooh, okay.
DC 15.
I rolled this for them as just a group because it was one spell hitting them in kind of a cloud, and they have failed. So they are slow
Amazing.
now.
Awesome.
You get to make a wisdom saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Great, thank you. Anything else?
I'm done.
Bernard sees the fiddle dropping on his turn and is going to run and try and see if he can catch it. I'm going to call this a dexterity check. That's to see if he can catch. That's a 16. Yeah, he catches that. So he has now caught this golden fiddle. And I'm going to say that's his whole turn. He has run and he has caught this fiddle. The imps are slowed. They're not going to be able to get to you. They slowly start to fly towards you, but they're not going to be able to make it. So that is their turn, is moving towards you. Then what would you like to do?
Well, I had a plan, but I'm going to not do that plan.
Oh,
anymore.
okay.
I'm going to do something else. I'm going to run towards Bernard,
Mhm.
and I would like to. He's not that far. How far away is he?
You can make it. You can make it to him. Yeah.
Okay. And I would like to hit him with my longsword.
All right. Make an attack roll.
Classic.
17.
17.
I can't believe this is the first.
19.
Oh.
I'm sorry, it's a 19. I promise.
That
12
went-
plus 7. I'm just bad at math.
That's good. That went from just missing to just hitting.
Nice.
There we go.
So roll some damage.
Okay.
I can't believe that was our first longsword hit of the whole
8.
adventure.
8.
8 damage. He looks really rough. He's looking very rough. And as he's starting to bleed, the sword, are you slashing or are you stabbing?
Probably slashing.
As the sword slashes across him and blood spills out onto this golden fiddle that he's holding. Everyone make a perception check for me.
19.
19.
11.
11.
18.
18.
I'm really glad I wore these rings today. I think they add to the outfit.
Two of you are very into this fight, and two of you, Roderick and E-String, notice that the people in the audience who are frozen, the guests, have started from the back of the hall where the door is to the front, dropping to the floor as though the life is being
Oh dear.
sucked out of them.
Uh-oh.
The temperature in the room has gotten quite warm, and suddenly coming through the doors is a beautiful androgynous figure. They're dressed in the finest silks, or is it immaculate armor? It kind of changes as you look. Is that a goblet of wine in their hand, or is it filled with poison? Are they beautiful or are they dangerous? Folded behind them are leathery wings, and sprouting from their head curled sharp horns. You feel as though the devil has been summoned.
Yeah.
That time perhaps we were just biding our time for them to make their way after summoning them with the magical dance of the crowd.
Are they still dancing?
They're frozen as some of them are falling. As the devil walks into the room, as they walk by people, they go, another one for me. And then another one falls and go, yes, another soul for me. Oh, Bernard, looks like things haven't been going as well as you'd have liked, but I've been getting what I want. Bernard says, oh, yes, you're here. I've brought them all. I gathered them all, and especially the musicians you wanted. I have them here. And
We were requesting.
We have fans.
The devil? That's amazing.
The devil.
The devil himself.
Oh, rock.
I'm less
We need to
excited.
put that on our poster.
We could put that on a poster.
Yeah.
the devil looks at him and says, yes, but stop this violent nonsense. I don't want any of it. Come down from the sky, and points at you, and you just drop
Yeah.
to the floor. But just before you hit the ground, you slow. And you land gently. You won't take any damage. Yes, I'm not here for violence. Disgusting. I'm here to appreciate the finer things. And then, yes, I am looking for a soul to steal.
We're in a Charlie Daniels song.
Yeah.
And
As soon as the
artists
fiddle
are
came
my
out.
favorites, especially musicians. Yours. I want yours, and points at all of you. Everyone make a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
15.
How was-
15.
15.
10.
10.
16.
16.
4.
You
Oh.
have all really,
really?
really failed.
Gen Con TPK. Gen Con TPK.
I prefer to think of it as a TPA, a Total Party Ascension.
It's where we wanted to go.
Yeah.
I mean, what's more rock and roll than being requested by the devil and
I
then
know,
going
like,
to
this is-
hell to
this is-
play for him?
Yeah,
It's like the
seriously.
highs are highs and the lows are lows.
Beating him in a fiddle contest would be better.
You
That would be
each
better.
take 26
Oh.
points of necrotic damage.
Ow.
E string falls.
You are
Oh, no.
Where is-
unconscious to the ground, on the ground. So E-String has fallen unconscious on the ground as you are all hit with pain just from having a finger pointed at you.
I cast Spare the Dying on E-String.
Perfect. So E-string, we will say that E-string has fallen next to you because you must touch the creature.
thank you.
This stabilizes you,
Okay.
so you won't have to make any death saving throws. But
Great.
you don't have any. You have 1 hit point, but you're not conscious.
Okay, great.
But I'll give you a hit point
Thanks.
back, just 1, everyone. And this archdevil laughs. That looks like it didn't feel very good for all of you, but I'm willing to make a deal. So let me tell you what. I guess you didn't know, but I'm a musician too. And if you'd care to take a dare, I'll make a bet with you. I've heard you all, you play pretty good. But give this devil their due. I'll bet that fiddle of gold against all of your souls. 'Cause I think I'm better than you.
I don't know the next line of that song, but
Johnny rising up his
That's I'm going to cure wounds on E-string to get him up.
Great.
And say, challenge accepted.
Wonderful. Okay, Cure Wounds does some amount of, it is 1d8 plus your spell casting ability modifier, unless you're casting it at a higher level than first.
I'll go ahead and upcast this thing. So he will regain 3d8 plus 5 hit points.
Amazing. Do you want to roll and see how much? Oh, you need the d8.
We'll
Would you like to roll? Do you have a d8 over
I
there?
do.
Great. 3d8 plus 5.
Okay, wow. Okay, that is 25.
Nice. 25 hit points back. Basically, all of that damage you took.
All that damage, yeah.
Healed back. The golden fiddle that Bernard had grabbed suddenly transports into the devil's hand. Now you may decide who of us will go first. Shall I play first, or will you?
Traditionally, the devil plays first.
Oh, and of course, I can tell you're a cleric. So you would know about these traditions.
This is something you do on various storied occasions. In every story you lose, however, and this will be another of those.
They begin to play with this golden fiddle. Beautiful, beautiful music that you almost lose yourselves in. It is powerful, and as they
The
play,
music, the moment,
the
he owns
music,
it.
the moment. Yeah. As they're playing, more of the people who are in the crowd are dropping dead. You can see the strength imbuing in the devil as they're playing, and they're gathering more and more souls. And when they finish with a flourish, can you beat that? Now, what I'm going to need each of you to do is determine what you will contribute to this performance, and then we will make some checks, and we'll see how well you do. And I will tell you, the devil rolled poorly, even with advantage. The devil rolled pretty poorly. So I'm going to lower the DC, the overall DC, that you will need to hit with your average. But yeah, so quickly decide how will you contribute to this performance to try and banish this devil and save your own souls.
Are you thinking only one of us will do the actual solo?
I think all 4 of you will contribute.
Okay.
So you'll each you'll do it as a band. As you said, you need them all.
Well, I think we should start with some pep talks, because I can hand out some bardic inspiration, and I bet you guys can too.
Yeah, let's
And
Yep.
that we can
A
load
circle
up
of
mutually in a circle of bardic inspiration, man.
Yeah, man.
agree.
I love you guys. I mean, through all the trials and tribulations and the devils and stuff, you've always been not only at my back, but by my side. I love you guys.
Oh, I love you, man.
Flammarion and the Eldritch Bards would be nothing without the Eldritch Bards. We should just call it the Eldritch Bards.
Wow, that's very big of you.
That's
I'm sort of possessed by the moment. Ask me again tomorrow, but right now it feels right.
That's right, possessed. Everyone, yeah, you know what? unless anyone has something they feel very moved to say in this moment, you can all take a D6 inspiration die. 1d6.
I hand out D8s.
You
so do
hand
I.
out Oh, I pulled up the wrong sheet. You're right. I'm looking at the paper. You know what? Y'all get D8s.
Ooh.
Y'all get D6s because they inspired you and you
Okay,
inspired
that's fair,
them.
that's fair.
You know,
Cool.
that's how, because I think y'all do D6s. Okay. Now, describe for me what we'll start. We'll start with the piper. The music begins. Perhaps it starts with some piping, unless there's something else you'd like to contribute to this.
Well, I think I'm going to do protection from good and evil.
Ooh, okay.
On everybody, just so we are focused on our playing and not the fell influence of
Right.
the beast before
Okay,
us.
great.
So if the devil tries to stop us in any way, he'll get disadvantage on his roll.
Great, perfect.
And I think that'll be my contribution.
Okay.
You know,
Other than your pipe playing?
other than my pipe playing.
Then, do you have anything? It can be an ability of some sort, or it can be just an action you choose, a particular way you wish to perform.
Yes, I'm the person who believes in playing the charts and being very focused and playing it right. But I'm going to use the improvise action.
Ooh.
So I'm going to be playing extemporaneously in this battle with
How jazz-like.
right?
Yeah. Right, Vin, what about you?
Okay, so I know we are all very inspired right now, but I think I'm going to cast heroism
Okay.
on Roderick. So hopefully one of us doesn't get scared if that ends up being a thing.
Why do you think I'm going to get scared?
Well,
All right. That's fair.
you know, I just feel really inspired to give you heroism
Thank you.
right now. I'm definitely not gonna be scared. And then I'm just, gonna and get it going.
Awesome. E-string.
E-string is going to secretly cast fly on himself again, and then just start. He pulls out his lute, and just puts it over his shoulder, and just starts to shred. And he starts to shred with such ferocity that he starts to levitate up into the air as he's playing. He's just just going crazy. He's playing like he's never played before because his soul is on the line.
Very good. I like it. Yes, and Flammarion, what will you be
Marion steps up to the front of the stage and goes, and then he thinks, and then he looks at the tambourine, and he thinks, and then he pulls out his Zolkoon and starts playing a background tune. And
this whole thing
yeah, so I'm no, I was good at it before. I can make this thing sing like a whole choir.
All right, so here's how this is going to work. I want all of you to roll with advantage.
Oh, amazing.
Don't forget your inspiration. And we're going to combine your numbers. So this is all a performance check.
Okay.
We're going to combine your totals of your highest roll plus your inspiration. And if you can all, as a group, reach 100,
Wow. Okay.
you
Okay.
will be successful. You will
Right.
beat the devil.
Rules
So,
question.
Yes.
Do I add my proficiency my proficiency bonus to this roll because I am an expert?
I feel like that might be built into that.
Is
I
it built
think
in?
it will be built into your performance
Okay.
modifier. So just do your roll
Add
your
performance
d20,
modifier.
add your performance modifier,
Okay, great.
add advantage plus you both have a d6 of inspiration and you both have a d8 of inspiration. So let's see what happens.
Natural 20,
Yeah.
25.
A natural 20
Well, that's
plus 5
literally the least we need. So we're
Yeah.
screwed.
plus 5. But what's your modifier as well on top of the
Oh.
Oh,
4.
that's right.
4?
So 29.
Okay.
Thank you, Clint.
Okay. We will. Okay. Well, keep in mind that was a natural 20. Yes.
I rolled an 8 and then a 2. So we got a solid 10 on my part.
And that
You guys are
includes
welcome.
your modifier to
Yep.
the performance.
Yep.
That's everything.
Yep. Oh, wait. No, it's not.
Yeah, your
I
performance.
was like, that's gotta have more than
16. 16.
Yeah.
There we go.
Wonderful.
Okay.
16. Okay.
I rolled a natural 18, so that's going to be a
Nice.
30.
Oh yeah. Okay. And how did our singer do?
I
Marion?
rolled a 16 and a plus a 4 inspiration for 20 plus 9 for performance for 29. The Zolkun sings like a heavenly choir of angels. I don't know if it's enough, but I put it all out there on the stage.
I think we're close.
I think we're close, too.
That
I
is
see the number.
94 points.
Oh, no.
So close. Your plane, Bernard, is inspired by the natural 20 that was rolled by his religious friend. He thinks, what? I just wanted to be a good knight, but really, I just wanted to be a good musician, and begins singing an apology for calling you ruddy all of your life. The devil goes, what? Are you turning on me? And he says, yes, I am. And it's just enough to add 4 points. 6
Yes!
points to your total to bring you to 100. Bernard has had a change of heart. The devil screams, no! It goes, smoke, flames into the golden fiddle. All of the people around you are dead.
Still dead.
Still dead.
The fiddle is imbued with
Lord
with a
Saint.
burning. And this is now yours to determine what you will do with it. If we ever play with this group again, what will they do with the golden fiddle that's trapped an archdevil? Will the band stay together? Will E-String ever get the respect he deserves? Will Flammarion ever tell all of them ever again how much he needs them? I don't know. That's up to the glass cannon and this group of people if they decide to have us all back together again. That is our game.
Yay.
Yay!
I think 1 minute to spare.
Nice.
Yeah, we did it. Oh my gosh, y'all, thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
playing
Paula.
in this
It was
game.
That
incredible.
was super
For
fun.
being silly with me. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, Glass Cannon, for having me.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you on behalf of everyone in the Glass Cannon.
I appreciate it. I accept the thanks on behalf of
Well,
everyone
I'm not
else.
going to thank anyone else. Naish, thank you for tuning in. I hope you had fun. Have a great Gen Con coming up later today. After this is Cannon Fodder with Joe and Eric. So
Hey.
awesome, you're just here. So stick around and talk about that. Then at 2 p.m. Eastern, Blades in the Dark Live, the Busted Mufflers, with Troy, Joe, Skid, Matthew, Jared Logan, and Josephine McAdam. And then at 4:30 Eastern today is Dread with Sirenscape with Troy, Joe, Skid, Matthew, and David Winters. Tomorrow they've got a live show. Y'all have a great Gen Con. Be safe. Yay, new branding for the Glass Cannon. I'm Paula Deming. Hey, watch my board game sketch comedy series called Things Get Dicey. It's on YouTube. Check it out. And thanks for watching. We'll be back soon, but I won't be here. See ya Saturday. I'm playing Call of Cthulhu. Bye!